The weather now, you're looking live over Freedom Boat Club in Davidson, and the sun is shining bright on this Friday afternoon as that commute gets underway. Warm temps, will they come back this weekend, though?
Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane joins us in our Pinpoint Weather Center with a check of that weekend forecast. Hey, Tara.
Yes, after a couple of cold mornings, guys, with those frost advisory in effect for tomorrow morning and possibly again for Sunday morning, we will start to feel a little bit milder the next several afternoons. That's going to be a trend again going into next week as well. But today we're staying on the cooler side for this time of the year. That top temperature only up around the low mid 60s in a few neighborhoods with a west breeze at 5 to 10 miles per hour. But we've definitely had some of those higher gusts picking up, even close to 30 miles per hour at times. It's still pretty dry with those dew points down into the upper 20s. We got some mid 60s there off to the east. Cheraw, you all, one of the warmer spots is 64, 61 in Lancaster. Friends in Chester, South Carolina. Oh, look at that. Lancaster just decided to warm up to 63. But then we've got the cooler mid upper 50s as we look upstream and up into the foothills there. You all in Hickory only at 54 and colder mid to upper 30s. It's like a different world today up in the mountains. They've had a little bit of light snow falling in the highest elevations as well. Those wind speeds today definitely coming out of the cooler direction for the most part. You can see those arrows out of the north and northwest, 5 to 15 miles per hour. But as the wind settles tonight and any sprinkles or maybe a snowflake or two tapers off in the mountains, that will lead to a big cool down coming up here. We've got high pressure and main control for the weekend, so giving us some beautiful weather if you have some outside plans the next couple of afternoons. But it's going to be a cold and potentially frosty start out there. 37 degrees tomorrow morning with the north wind at 5 to 12. So we do have that frost advisory in effect where the growing season has begun across the Piedmont down into South Carolina there through about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So just to be on the safe side in case we get that patchy frost developing with those lows dropping close to freezing and even below freezing in some neighborhoods, protect those outside plants and any sensitive vegetation you may have before bed tonight. But beautiful this weekend. Temperatures do recover nicely through the mid and upper 60s the next couple of afternoons. Next week is looking unsettled. Starting as early as Monday, we'll be tracking maybe a couple or a few chances of showers and potentially some stronger thunderstorms by the end of next week. But beautiful sunshine after that chilly start. 64 tomorrow afternoon. Then we creep up closer to 70 for a splendid Sunday ahead. But again, it will be another cold start with that low around 36 in the morning. Futurecast shows the tapering off of any scattered light snow showers, a couple of flakes, nothing too much there up in the mountains into the night. The clouds start to move out as well. So looking great. Hardly even a cloud in the sky, if any at all, for tomorrow and again on Sunday. But Monday, as I said, we advance into next week, which happens to be the big partial solar eclipse day for us around here. We'll start to see more clouds moving in, especially in the mountains and foothills starting in the morning, potentially some areas of rain to go along with that as well. Tuesday, that shower chance continues. Wednesday as well. So let's check out that eclipse weather forecast. If you are doing some traveling into the path of totality, I have a couple of places plotted on this map here, but notice how it's looking like a little more of a cloudy outlook. And we've been talking about this for a few days now for friends in Austin, Dallas, maybe with some rain in the area and especially to the east of the path of totality. Right on up into Jonesboro, Arkansas, could be on the cloudy side. Indianapolis, Columbus, Ohio as well. Maybe looking cloudy. It does look clear for people heading up toward New England, up into Maine and Vermont, places like that. Around here, overall, kind of looking at a partly cloudy sky. And here's a look at that timeline as well for us in the Charlotte area. Of course, we are not in the path of totality. It will not be nearly as spectacular as if you were in the path of totality. But if you want to check it out, this is what it's going to end up looking like in the sky. You still need those solar eclipse glasses, even though we're just going to be looking at that partial solar eclipse. Maximum eclipse time will be about 80% of that sun obscured about 3:11, and then with the partial eclipse coming to an end once we roll around closer to say 4:30. So looking ahead to that on Monday, and we'll be tracking it along with you. All right, so tonight temperatures dropping into the mid and upper 30s, near 40 there out toward Chesterfield County, mid 30s. So a lot of us stay just above freezing there all the way up into the foothills. The definitely colder spots will be for you all up in the mountains with those lows dropping into the 20s. So a frigid cold start, mid and upper 60s for the weekend, and we are back in the 70s starting Monday.
All right, Tara, thanks.